Hello, I'm Dr. Debbie, and this is Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. We offer gentle, evidence-informed, soul-rooted practices for adults, children, and families, supporting whole person healing, health, and wellness with a special focus on nervous system regulation, emotional wellness, identity and self-connection, healing in everyday life, and balance that actually works in the real world. Our work is guided by the power of three: energy medicine, Ayurveda-inspired living, and herbal wisdom. We strive to help heal the whole person, a truly comprehensive, integrated approach. This work continue in a sustainable and accessible way. We have created Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio on Patreon. Patreon allows this work to exist without overwhelm, without high financial barriers, and without asking people to do more than they are able. There is a space for you here at whatever level feels right. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you all doing tonight? Tonight, I want to talk to you about something that many people are living with, but very few people are being told directly. Life feels unstable right now. Not just busy, not just stressful, but fundamentally unpredictable. So many people believe that if they were more healed, more disciplined, more focused, or more faithful, life would feel steadier. But what if the issue isn't that you're doing something wrong? What if the issue is that the ground itself has shifted and you are adapting? Let's think for a moment. Ask yourself this question: where am I blaming myself for conditions I did not create? Let's name the reality that we are living in. For decades, life advice was built on the assumption of stability. Careers progressed predictably, health followed clear paths, systems were reliable, long-term planning made sense. Today, we are living with economic uncertainty, caregiving overload, healthcare complexity, global stress, and constant change. The brain is wired for predictability. Uncertainty forces constant adaptation. This leads to fatigue, indecision, and emotional wear. Science recognizes this as chronic stress from uncertainty. What matters is this: your response makes sense. In traditional modern medicine, the effects of instability often appear as symptoms. For example, sleep disruption, digestive issues, inflammation, fatigue, and mood shifts, to name a few. These symptoms are almost always treated in isolation. What is rarely addressed is the environment people are trying to survive in. Another thing to think about: ask yourself this question: what would change if I stopped waiting for stability before allowing myself to live? Now let's talk about a contrast here. In ancient medicinal systems, they did not expect life to be stable. Ayurveda, life moves in cycles. Balance is dynamic. During instability, pressure decreases, it does not increase. In indigenous and traditional systems, focus is on adaptability, short-term survival wisdom, and there's a strong emphasis on community and rhythm. Ancient systems assumed instability was just part of being human. Now let's explore this and walk through this together with our 5 learning points. Learning point number 1: instability is not a failure. It is a signal that conditions have changed. We tend to personalize instability. For example, we think or say things like, I should be doing better by now. Other people seem to have it together. Something must be wrong with me. Some real life situational examples are a caregiver juggling parents and children, a woman restarting financially later in life, a family adapting to ongoing health uncertainty. None of these people are failing. They are responding. We need to reframe here. Instability is information, not indictment. Learning point number 2, my friends, is long-term planning can become harmful in unstable environments. Planning assumes predictability. 5-year plans create paralysis, the feeling of being behind when goals keep shifting, and comparing timelines that no longer exist. In the real world, the future keeps changing. Planning far ahead can increase anxiety instead of bringing clarity. Let's reframe here. This doesn't mean to stop dreaming. It means you change the time frame. Learning point number 3. The human system feels safer with shorter horizons. The brain regulates better with near-term certainty. Small, achievable focus reduces overwhelm. This is not weakness. It's biology, my friends. For example, planning the week instead of the year, choosing one priority instead of 10, and focusing on today's responsibilities. Short horizons calm the system so wisdom can return. Learning point number 4. Stability is something you create internally, not something you wait for externally. External stability is unreliable. For example, jobs change, health fluctuates, systems shift. Let's think about a real life contrast here. Think about someone with few resources but strong daily rhythm. What do you think their success looks like? Versus someone with resources but no grounding. Once again, contrast someone with few resources but strong daily rhythm versus someone with resources but no grounding. The person with fewer resources and a stronger daily rhythm will be more productive, will be more efficient, and will be more effective. Someone with a lot of resources but no grounding will be all over the place, less productive, not as efficient, and they will struggle. Internal readiness comes from rhythm, anchors, and compassion, not certainty. Learning point number 5. Living well now means adapting, not postponing life. Many people are waiting to live until things settle. For example, waiting to rest, waiting to enjoy life, waiting to feel allowed. There may not be an after this. Let's reframe here. That doesn't mean life is over. It means life is happening now. Now, my friends, let's do a little practice. This practice is called the short horizon anchoring. It's not a meditation. This is a life navigation practice. The purpose is to create internal steadiness when external stability is unavailable. The benefits: it reduces overwhelm, builds confidence, conserves energy, helps decision making. creates rhythm during uncertainty. But beware, there are some common challenges. We always want certainty first. We may feel guilty for slowing down. We may have a fear of not doing enough. We may compare ourselves to others. Now, how do we work through those challenges? Anchoring is not giving up. It is choosing sustainability. Remember, here are some reminders. You are adapting, not retreating. Small steadiness prevents collapse. Rhythm restores clarity. So let's get into this new practice. Step 1, name the horizon. Ask, what are the next 5, 10, or 14 days asking of me? Not the year, not the future. What are the next 5, 10, or 14 days asking of me? Choose a number, but do not go into the future. Do not go a year from now. Step 2, choose one anchor. For example, morning tea or prayer, evening walk, one consistent meal, journaling before bed. Anchors are simple, not impressive. Step number 3, release one false pressure. For example, being productive all the time, having answers, meeting outdated expectations. Think about this. Ask yourself, what supports me right now? Not ideally, but actually. At Evolve Global 22, we use the power of 3. In energy medicine teaches conservation during stress. For example, stop fighting reality. Choose where energy flows. Adaptation restores energy. In Ayurveda Inspired Living, Ayurveda teaches rhythm over rigidity. For example, seasonal pacing, adjusting routines to capacity. When life is unstable, Ayurveda lowers the bar, it does not raise it. And in herbal wisdom teaches us herbal traditions support long-term resilience. For example, digestive support during stress, gentle tonics over time. Herbs assume life will fluctuate and help the body endure. Now, my friends, as always, our 5 journaling/reflection questions. If you have not began to journal yet, pick a day, one day a week at least to start, 5, 10 minutes. Or think about these questions. Number 1, ask yourself, and write this down, or ask yourself, where am I blaming myself for conditions that I didn't create? Number 2, what expectations no longer fit this season? Number 3, what anchor could support me for the next 14 days? Number 4, what does living well now look like for me? And last, number 5, what would compassion sound like in my own voice? As always, I want to remind all of you and invite each and every one of you to Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio on Patreon. The studio exists on Patreon because people need steady places in unsteady times. You can become a community supporter for $1 to help us keep the lights on, literally keep the space open and accessible. You can become a part of the Founders Healing Circle for $7.99 a month, where deeper conversation happens, practical tools are available, which are not open to the public. It's a quieter space. It's real life support. I don't turn people away. Every dollar supports someone else. Now, my friends, thank you for joining me tonight. Healing doesn't wait for life to stabilize. Healing happens inside life as it is. Remember always, healing lives here. Wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light. I love you all. Until tomorrow, Take care.